So in this video I am going to explain insertion sort algorithm. So you see here insertion sort insert each item into its proper place. You can do it in these two ways. First one way is by keep swap interchanging the elements repeatedly until uh, the array got sorted. So here keep comparing with its previous element. Insertion sort is quite opposite of selection sort. Another method, in each pass you are inserting each item by shifting all the values which are greater than the value you are going to insert. So here you pick each element from first element to the last element. 0th index element you are not touching because previous element is not there for 0th. For index 1 to n minus 1 you compare with its previous elements, and make a space for the value you have to insert. So you see here in this I equal to 1 to I equal to n minus 1, here a of I is the element you are going to insert, copy in the temp, and this value you have to compare with the previous values. So here previous means I equal to 1. So your current element is ith location, I minus 1 means previous index. So you have to compare this temp value with the previous values. If the temp item you are going to insert is less than the previous, you have to make the space for temp. For that purpose you are moving the a of j, so previous elements to the next position. Right side you are moving j to the j plus 1. You are copying means you are creating a space for this temp. So this is shifting is done until you find a value which is less than temp. That means no more temp is not less than its previous value. You have to copy the temp to the next location of j. So j you are decrementing until you reach the starting of the array. J greater than or equal to condition you have to take. So here if the previous values are greater than the temp, then all these values to the move to the right side. So a of j is copied to the j plus 1, keeping the creating the space for temp. So here whenever any one of these condition falls, this for loop is stopped. Then at the next position you copy the temp. You see here for the given 6 values, you start from I equal to 1. So j is nothing but I minus 1. So you have temp copied. In the temp you store a of I value. So here temp you copy the a of I value. So the condition we check here, temp is not less than 23. So 78 is not less than 23. So 78 will be here only. So this condition false, it will exit for that for loop. Next you take I equal to 2. So you have to compare with the previous values. Previous indexes are j equal to 1, j equal to 0. You have to compare this temp with the previous values. 45 is less than 78. So you have to move the 78 to the next location. You see here 45 is less than 78. Move 78 to the next location. 78 is earlier in first location. Now it is moved to the second location. 78 is moved to the second location. You see down in this array. Again, now it is true, no? Decrement j. Now go and compare with the next value, next previous value. Now here 45 is no more less than 23. So here this is false. So 23 will be continue in its place. 78 is in second position. Now after 23 location, after 23, what is the location? J equal to 1. Now j is 0, no? At j equal to a of j plus 1, a of 1, you copy the 45. So 45 is copied to the this appropriate position. So you see here I equal to 2, 45 is less than 78, move 78 to the right, but 45 is not less than 23. So 23 remains to be in 0th index and 78 remains in the second index. Here in first index you have the space. Now 45 is inserted here. You see here. Last line, 78 is moved to the second position. 23 will be in its own position. Now j plus 1 location means j is 0. J plus 1 location, copy the temp here. Same you repeat for I equal to 3. I equal to 3 means you have to compare from 8 is less than 78. So move 78 to the next position. So 78 in second location, move it to the third location. You see here third location. 78 is moved to the third location. Now decrement j. Now j will become 1. Now a of j. Temp is less than a of j. You see here 8 is less than a of j 45. Now 45 is to be moved to the next location. 45 is in location 1 now. Move to the second location. You see 45 moved to the location 1 to location 2. Same you apply for j equal to 0. 8 is less than 23. Now 23 is in location 0. It is moved to the one location. You see here second to third 78, first to 2 45, 0 to 1 23. Now you decrement j. Now j is reached beyond the starting of the array, so you have to stop the loop. Now place the temp in its corresponding position. So here a of j plus 1 means minus 1 plus 1 means a of 0 location, copy the 8. So 8 is occupied in its correct place. You see here 78 is less than 8, 8 is less than 78, move 78 here. 8 is less than 45, move 45 to the next position. 8 less than 23, move 23 to the next position. Now you will get the space here. 8 is copied here. Same you apply for I equal to 4 also. I equal to 4, 32 is less than 78. So here move 78 to the next location. 32 is less than 45. Move 45 to the next location. 32 is not less than 23. Stop. 23 will be here only. So 23 here only. 45, 78 is moved to the next location. So next to the 23 you copy a of j plus 1. J is here. J is equal to 1. A of j plus 1 means a of 2 position. Copy the temp value 32. Same you apply for 56 also. I equal to 5. So 56 is less than 78. Move 78 to the next location. Here temp is less than a of j. So move 78 to the next location. 56 is not less than 45. So 45 will be in its correct place only. So 45 is here only. 78 is moved to the next location. So 45 next location is 4. 45 is in location 3. So 3 next location is 4. In fourth location, copy the temp value. Temp contains 56. So this is all about insertion sort. Thank you.